Although lockdowns served their purpose in preventing the spread of the then relatively unknown virus that gripped the world, this process was accompanied by devastation and loss of incomes for many businesses and economies. And now with the new XBB 1.5 variant detected, the world can be forgiven for fearing another lockdown, irrespective of the duration.
With China now removing all restrictions, and most of the world recognizing that lockdowns caused more pain than protection, I think it's impossible for any government to even consider introducing a lockdown, notwithstanding the existence of more virulent strains of COVID. So overarching point is there is no economy that would introduce a lockdown, whether it's in Africa, Asia, or in the Western world.
The Black Business Council also cautioned against lockdown measures because of the impact it has on small businesses.
The economy is still trying to recover from COVID, and the government should be careful as to which measures are put in place.
Based on the lessons that we have learned here and elsewhere, any kind of new outbreak will be managed far more effectively in terms of personal health and protection of people's well-being without undue and ineffective measures against the economy, business activity, and employment opportunities.
And as it turns out, government doesn't seem to have an appetite for going down that lockdown route again. Given the devastation the pandemic has caused, any hasty decision may threaten the green shoots of recovery that are emerging. In his briefing earlier today, Minister of Health Dr Joe Phaahla says South Africa did not see the need to implement any new COVID-19 restrictions, either at home or for arrivals. He says the immunity of South Africans from vaccinations and natural immunity is still very strong.
We have consulted our ministerial advisory committees and also WHO, the World Health Organization in Geneva, and also the regional office in Brazzaville. And in both cases, the advice that we have received is that there is no need to impose any travel restrictions on any country, including the People's Republic of China, and that we also do not need to reimpose any restrictions internally in our own country.
In response to the changing situation, the minister says South Africa will launch a campaign to reinvigorate vaccination efforts while encouraging anyone with COVID-19 symptoms to present themselves for testing. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.